Hello everybody and welcome, it's your boy Logic, and here today we are with a sub-faction multiplayer tournament. So this is a little bit different to what we do normally. So normally we have the Battlemania, you go best of threes, you get through to the final and you get your points, and then at the end there you do of course try and make your way into the Battlemania Season Invitational. However, today we have a sub-faction tournament where you can only bring one sub-faction and you have to bring it for the entirety there of the tournament. And with that one sub-faction, you can change units from different matches. So, for example, here we do have the followers of Nagash up against Chaos here with Sigvold. But what you can do is you do not have to bring Sigvold. You can just bring a normal Chaos Lord and change it up just a little bit here and there. You bring all sorts of different units just to try and throw your opponents off. But what we should do here and what we can see here is some really cool different armies coming out that you wouldn't normally see if you just played the normal best of ones or best of threes. We've been seeing some really cool sub-factions today from, you know, you could bring in the Dread Fleet, or you have Cult of Pleasure, or even some really awesome factions like Clan Ungrund. Just some really, really cool stuff that you just don't normally see, and it's just exciting here today. And I'm hoping everybody here today has enjoyed the tournament. So let's get on with it. So we will be putting this onto Unlimited. When you are both ready. Alright, so we're just going to be, it's just going to be best of ones today, so it's going to be a relatively short stream, nothing too much. But today should be quite interesting. We're just going to have 3 best of ones here for you. And might even do like a third place if we really want. Come on, Platypus. How are we doing, Amaldo? Aldemo, sorry. Of Taranto. How you doing, bros? Nice to see you here on the chat. But yeah, no, Platypus is up against Takoyaki, or Takoyaki, I should say. So once both of these guys are ready, we'll kick straight off into it. So we do have Sigvold here, so he has to bring Sigvold or any of the base lords. So you can bring any of those. Evening all, really fun tournament so far. I'm really glad you enjoyed it, Bowmore. I'm hoping you guys are really enjoying the content. So every single week, just to update you guys, we will of course be doing Battlemania every single Friday. So we'll go on every single Friday. And this Friday, guys, is actually going to be the Season 2 Invitational. So the top 8 players will be battling it out there for the prize of either Total War Warhammer 3, or if they have already purchased it for themselves, I will be giving the prize money instead. But so yeah, quite a fun idea otherwise. And here today it's just all for fun and just bringing lots of cool factions and having a great time. Like I brought my Ethereal Thanes as I always do, and just have some fun with those. But yeah, let's drop through some of the factions we saw today. There's actually so many factions. So we actually had the Warherd of the Shadowgate coming there with Beastmen. We also had Spirit of the Jungle coming with Nakai. We even had Tic-Tac-Toes. The Tic-Tac-Toe here with Talaka coming in today. It was really, really cool stuff. We had followers of Nagash, lots of followers of Nagash, lots of Wood Elves as well. We also had lots of Vampire Counts. And we also had a few Blessed Dread players coming with some Dark Elves, which was really quite fun. We also saw your Freeze here from Biblington, some really nice stuff from him. We also saw the Big Bad Durfu. We saw him come in. We also saw Clan Rictus. Like, I never see Clan Rictus. Yeah, fine, it's a bit of a meme, but listen, everybody's been having fun, and Clan Rictus got at least 2 or 3 wins. How are we doing, Dr. Jellyfish? How are we doing, guys? I lost the counts. R.I.P. CJ, who? What other name do you go under? What's your name here on the sub-faction tournament? Because I don't remember seeing a CJ. Alright, is that Platypus is ready? Are you ready? It's going to be a little bit of a shorter stream today, guys, so just buckle up here, go get your popcorn and your snacks and grab your drinks. Oh, Complex Slayer. Oh, awesome, man. But yeah, go grab your drinkies, go grab your snacks, come sit down and let's have some fun and enjoy some really cool builds. So here with Nagash, you're of course going to have those doggos, you're going to have some Felbats, you'll also be seeing, I can't remember, Crypt Ghouls I think it is, you'll also be having Crypt Ghouls, and Hex Wraiths. Hex Wraiths are really good. They have that nice fire damage that you don't normally get from the Tomb Kings, unless of course you come with Cetra. Yeah, I hope you mean funny by yeah, I think Dr. Jellyfish, that's the idea, okay? I think what's meant to be quite cool here is you're really meant to see units that you don't normally see. And some, you know, some factions that bring out some really cool stuff, like for example, if you have Vampirates, 2 out of their 3 sub-factions bring units that no other Vampirates have. So if you go with Sartosa, you have Sartosa Free Company Militia, you also have the Sartosa, the frontline bonuses infantry, I forget what they're called, but there you also have some more infantry there, and then also you have some of the ethereal knights if you come in with the drowned. The drowned also have Stolosha that can also go on her crab, and some really cool fun things. Okay, that's good. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, guys. I'm glad you're enjoying it. So soon we do have some more ideas. Every single Tuesday from now, I'm going to be doing a fun tournament, and every single Friday it will be a serious tournament. So we have a bit of balance, a bit of both, and get you guys involved as much as possible. And maybe we'll do one of these next week as well. And let's think. I would really like to do a sub-faction tournament as well. So, sorry, on top of the sub-faction tournament, I'd also like to do a sub-commanders tournament. A sub-commanders tournament where you come into a group of 3, and those group of 3, you'll have someone who's in charge of the front line, you have someone who's in charge of the range, and someone who's in charge of the monsters and cavalry. So that would be quite a fun tournament as well. So you have 3 people on each side fighting out against each other. There'll be some bans and protects and some really cool builds coming together, and also should make for quite the nice quick tournament. The other one I'd like to do as well is I'd like to do a minimal funds tournament where you guys come in with maybe 3, 4, or 5,000. You know, a very, very small tournament that's very micro-intensive and really makes you have to think about what you're going to bring. You know, these tournaments will be very quick, very flashing. It'll be a best of 3. So you guys come in, you have, say, 5,000 gold. You play, and you really can't take much. You know, half of that could be your lord, for all I know. And there'll have to be some limits and rules, of course. But, yeah, it makes for quite the fun tournament. So it looks like we can't get hold. Ah, okay, looks like we're both ready. So perfect. Let's hop straight into this then. I feel bad for my opponent. He was playing as a main ROP to him. I can't remember what you played, Complex. Complex, you were playing. You were playing an undead faction, right? Yeah, followers of Nagash, yeah. We had lots of followers of Nagash today. Lots and lots and lots of followers of Nagash. Alright, so we're going to be playing here on Outdorf Outskirts. One of my favourite maps, as it does have so much to give. If we do come here, we will be seeing all sorts of terrain here, as well as houses all over the place that you can use to protect up against both sides, and trees on the right, and the nice scary empire here on the left. So here we go, we have lots of skeleton horse archers here in the front, 3 units of skeleton horse archers, as well as the double sneaky snakes. So we have the Necropolis Knights. These guys are very good. They're not the firing version, but these guys are still very good with lots of armor piercing and poison. We also have the Chosen of the Gods, you shut the Great Bows. These guys are exceptional damage dealers with that very nice shield breaker and armor piercing missile strength. We also have the double direwolves here in the back. Oh my god, 4 units of skeleton horse archers. It looks to be like a full push army. Ark in the black as well here for Platypus. So it looks like it's going to be a full, like, monstrous and just rush build. It's going to be a ginormous rush build. Oh, no, there is some front line. Okay, never mind. So we have some skeleton spears in the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of skeleton spears. And that's what we have the Kepra Guard. So I like the Kepra Guard quite a lot. They do have that regeneration and all the other good things. I thought there was a full rush build there. I was super shocked. Super shocked. So over here as well, we do have, for the Chaos and Takoyaki, he does have the double Chaos Warhounds. Ooh, and we do have some Dragon Ogres here in the back. Fantastic stuff. We We have some Chaos Marauders in the front line. DBD, Rubber Duck of War. What's up, big boy? What's up, big boy? He's back online. We have some more Chaos Marauders here. So it's like 5 units of Chaos Marauders. And the Fire Sorcerer here today. So the Fire Sorcerer will be having Burning Head and Fireball. And of course we have Sigvold the Magnificent here with all of his items. So some very good work there. We have some Chaos Warriors with great weapons in the back. That's like 1, 2, 3... 4 units of maybe 5 units of great weapons, good stuff, and the double dragon ogres. If we do pop over, where is the big man himself? We do actually have Arkan the Black, who has the Tombblade of Arkan with those nice skeleton warrior summons, the Staff of Nagash, the Liber Mortis, which is exceptional, Doom and Darkness for negative 16 leadership, and Spirit Leech. Got some very good stuff here. Negative 60 leadership going to be very good at breaking cheap marauders. Going to be very good at helping route units of Chaos Warriors as well. Can be done very well here, and also can be used exceptionally here up against Sigvold. So the best way to get rid of Sigvold is to break him. Break him and just push him off the map. This is going to be a very interesting battle. Lots of armor piercing over here on the right, and lots of kites here on the left. Did you play Dowie? I did play the Dowie today, yes. I played Clan Ungerand, and I came up actually against Tomb Kings. I actually came up against Platypus. Platypus was the one that beat me. So as you can see, we are going to be advancing using the Doggos and the Double Skeleton Horse Archers. And what I really like here is the Double Skeleton Horse Archers are going to be supported by units of Doggos as well as the Necropolis Knights. So the Doggos here will be different on both sides. Chaos are going to be a little bit different. Not too much in the value here. Looks like they're going to be exactly the same, roughly. But as you can see, the Necropolis Knights with the Horse Archers here in the back are going to be able to push off the double Warhounds. That's really good work there, pushing those off with that nice 95 speed. That's going to get rid of the majority here of the mobility from the Chaos. We do still have the Dragon Ogres, which have a very nice 64 speed, but otherwise only Prince Sigvold. Sigvold is going to be coming through to the middle. What does he have to fight? He's pretty much going to be running straight into Skeleton Spears. There's nothing else for him to fight. He can't catch Arkan. He can't catch the Chitin Skeleton Horse Archers. And there's going to be no Horse Masters or no Horsemen here with that nice kiting. There's going to be nothing of that at all. So catching these 76 speed Chitin Skeleton Horse Archers is going to be really painful. We also do have the Necropolis Knights. Now, how fast are they? They have poison as well, but they do have 66 speed. So they can just about outspeed the Dragon Ogres. Maybe a little bit of a charge there, or maybe a bit of a misplay could allow them to get caught, but I think the Dragon Ogres should comfortably win in combat. Very weak here, the Chaos Sorcerer of Fire. Probably going to be Spirit Leech quite a bit there, but he is going to be going into the middle. Some nice Burning Heads going to do very well. Looks like there's going to be a Burning Head over here on the left. Nice Burning Head here up against the Spearman, as well as the Dire Walls. There's some really good wear there. Also the negative 8 to leadership. That burn is going to do very nicely. If we do break the Dire Walls and they do happen to go off, it's going to be some fantastic work removing that mobility. We do have some Chaos Marauders. They're going to be fighting up against the Necropolis Knights. You don't want these boys to be getting the charge. They do have a nice 52 charge. As you can see, yeeting Chaos Marauders absolutely everywhere over the battlefield. Arkan the Black will be coming through for that nice charge. He's not going to want to fight up against Chaos Marauder Great Weapons. The Great Weapons will absolutely carve him a new one. But the big Sigvold here in the pocket up against the Skeleton Spearman. Can Sigvold solo this army? Maybe. Maybe. But looks like we are going to get that overall healing here from the Realm of the Souls Tier 3. Get that 336 map wide there for the Tomb Kings. And we will be having that very nice Realm of the Yashupti, if I can get my words out. And the Realm of the Yashupti could be very good here at dealing with Prince Sigvold. So just kiting here alongside Arkan the Black. Arkan the Black is just going to be maybe trying to get as many Spirit Leeches on top of the Dragon Ogres as possible. The rest of the summon is going to come here. The summon is going to be up against the Chaos Warriors with great weapons. Interesting choice. They are bonusless infantry, anti-infantry armor piercings. They can deal with the Chaos Warriors very good, but that great weapons there can also do some fantastic damage back. Balance of power just about pulling in the Tomb King favour here. Not too hard, but just a little bit so far. The Dragon Ogres are going to be very busy. Look at Spirit Leech is going to be going down here on top of the Firecaster. I don't think there's much he can do. He's just going to be getting kited to death. 78 speed for him. He'll be getting shot by that nice 140 range here. He is going to break. And unfortunately, you're probably not going to be seeing him back here today. Those fireballs would have been very good up against Arkan, as he does have that weakness to fire. He has shattered. He won't be coming back, and that's a big shame. I'm not going to say GG's yet, but it's going to get close. I do think Prince Sigvold can solo quite a lot of this, but can he solo these Necropolis Knights? These boys are going to have to be very busy here. The Dragon Ogres need to get that nice recharge. And I think this is going to be it. It's going to be the battle of the big uns coming through here with those massive hammers, absolutely slamming these Necropolis Knights. They do have some poison, but that only 61 weapon strength up against 110. Will be 88 thanks to the poison, but this is where it counts. If you can smash into Necropolis Knights and really push the balance of power down, you can do some really good work here. So in the back here, we do have the Chosen of the God Ushopti are going to be trying to run away from the Dragon Ogres. Spiritage going down here from Ark in the Black. If Ark in the Black gets caught for 1 second by these Dragon Ogres, he is going to die so quickly. You can see a charge coming in to the death here. These Skeleton Horsemen, these brave heroes, going to be going straight up against the Dragon Ogres. These guys are getting absolutely destroyed. I nearly said hammered, but that would have been a terrible pun. But we're going to go here into the pocket. We do have some Necropolis Knights fighting up against some brave Chaos Marauders and the big Dragon Ogres. Dragon Ogres have absolutely destroyed these Necropolis Knights. Very good work. So we just have 1 unit left here and some doggos in the back. We do have some kiting up against the Chosen Warrior Great Weapons. And that's why we have shattered units of Marauders over here. A nice big overview here. Balance of power very even. These two fighting very well. It's really nail-biting stuff here, guys. And I don't know if they're able to catch Ark in the Black. I think what you need to do here is just ignore Arkin and deal with all the foot troops and then force him to engage with either the Skeleton Horse Archers or the Necropolis Knights, and then you obviously have the advantage of the Dragon Ogres. They do have 60 armor, but it's not quite enough when you are going to be kiting against all of this range, including the Chosen of the Gods. I need to be funny. Are the Chosen fire? I don't think they have firewalls moving. No, they don't. No, they don't. But they would absolutely destroy the Dragon Ogres. The Dragon Ogres need to stay well away from these Chosen, but they do have 255 range. It's painful. It's painful. But these Dragon Ogres are going to be smashing straight up against the Kepler Guard. Lever Mortars going down, that 44% physical resistance, and the plus leadership is exceptional here. And one of the reasons why I really like Ark in the Black. We do have Sigvold going in. Let's see how Sigvold's doing on the healing cap. So Sigvold does have 2,400 left. This guy is a tanky boy, but he has lots of regen left. You could probably shoot him all you want. He does have his nice silver shield and 110 armor. Not going to be much AP here from the Skeleton Horse Archers. But these Necropolis Knights, what are they going to do? They don't have too many targets left. Everything that's pretty much left on the battlefield here is AP or exceptional in melee combat. I think they're going to be a little bit lost here. There's not really too much for them to do, but it looks like we are going to be losing some Dragon Ogres. These boys are going to be running away. I think the Dragon Ogres are overextending here just a little bit. They are going to be getting shot by the Ushopti here. They are going to fight, but will they help with the Ushopti? Are they going to do well? I really don't know. This is such a cool effect here. It looks like they are going to be breaking, and that's really going to shift balance of power. So they have broken, and there's nothing to stop them getting chased off because they do have the doggos. Doggos are that nice 95 speed. There's nothing that can stop them here. But we do have some Chosen here, warriors with the nice great weapons, and obviously they still have to take on Prince Sigvold. Sigvold will comfortably here defeat the Kepler Guard. Do apologise, I have been up since stupidly early this morning, but just like Chaos Marauders are getting pushed off by those sneaky spearmen. Yeah, not too much left here. We still have lots of cavalry, so some continuous cycle charging can do some good work. Balance of power really going to be affecting the foot troops here with the Chaos Warriors. Yeah, it's difficult. I think it's the GG's here, but you know, I've seen sillier things here with Sigvold. I have seen sillier things. Burn it all. Cycle Charge with the Necropolis Knights will also do some very good damage up against Sigvold. He's not at his healing cap yet. He's got lots to give, and this boy is tanky. Especially when it comes down to Perfect Vigor, he'll be fighting at 100% all the time. We do need to see a fight or die go down. I don't think it's going to happen. That plus leadership, that plus 16 can be very handy. They have broken. That's really unfortunate. It's now going to be Sigvold versus the world. And the world and an uphill battle he has. Over here, we do have, what's over here? A unit of Skeleton Horse Archers. I don't think I have any ammunition left, so no ammunition left, so that's also going to affect balance of power. But if Sigvold manages to smash too hard, because it looks like we do have some summons in here. The ROR Kepler Guard, though, can they do enough work? I don't know if they have enough AP, really. What's his healing at? So his healing is at 1,600, so he has gone down enough. Let's have a little look here. So we do have regeneration. What sort of AP are we talking about? So 9 AP per model. It's okay, but it's probably not going to be quick enough to do too much damage value up against him. So as that summon has gone, so obviously with the summon will affect balance of power as well. But Sigvold's going to be very comfortable in this pocket. Stand or die going down for that melee defense and leadership. Just keeping him fighting there and just making sure those Kepler Guard don't do too much damage value. Once they do drop below that 0 threshold, they will be crumbling. And if they do start to crumble, it could start to get a bit dangerous here. You are going to have to start forcing Necropolis Knights and all sorts here to get involved. But they do have lots of AP and poison. As you can see here, we do have doggos just chewing up those Chaos Warriors. You might think this is a bit pointless, but here, if obviously the more models you kill, the further the balance of power, because they are still technically on the field. Now, if you do actually have a sneaky unit of Chaos Marauders over here, I'd actually just leave them here for the balance of power. Just leave them here, nice and quietly. Nobody needs to know about it. Because they can't do anything, and if they die, it's just going to push balance of power even more. So just keep them alive, and don't worry about them. So it's like here, the Kepler Guard will be going down. Now these forces have gone over here in the corner. Looks like they have been spotted by the Necropolis Knights. Looks like there are some sneaky skeleton horse archers over here as well. They shattered instantly. Okay. So I think that's it. Yep, so there's nothing left for Chaos. So I'm not sure what's going on over here in this pocket. There's a bit of a weird stuff going on over here, I think. Ark of the Black's been a bit weird with the skeleton horse archers here in the trees. But as you can see over here, he does need to engage now. Now that the Kepler Guard will be going down, he does need to engage. They are negative 26, they will be going down. Don't fight them anymore, they will just die. So that's some very good stuff there coming out of Takayaki. It's scary. Once they go down, you can see balance power is very easily shifted. Charge here from the doggos. Is the doggos the right thing to send in? I'm not too sure. But yeah, they could go in. So he's going to charge and get that nice hit up against the doggos. They don't have too much leadership, but they do break. They're still continuing to affect balance of power. These guys are now down to 90 HP. They are still going to regenerate, even though they are broken technically. Doggos will be breaking. They are going to be crumbling. Kepler Guard's still in there, down to 95 HP. They actually have leadership, which is really surprising. They did manage to come back. Yeah, they are going to heal. They are going to heal. He does need to deal with those Kepler Guard. Don't want to sit them there healing. It looks like it's going to be a mass swarm here. He is immune to psychology, so Terror and Fear not going to have any effect here, but wavering the Kepler Guard down to 4 models. I wonder if they keep healing, do they get models back? I don't actually know about that. I don't actually know. But these doggos will go down. They are down to negative 12, so they are crumbling. Not super fast, I may add, but the continuous cycle charging here from the Necropolis Lights is quite painful. Looks like it is just going to enforce this engagement. Do we have any Spirit Religious left on Ark in the Black is the question. Liber Mortis will be able to go down soon, I'm sure. Starting the Gash, maybe. Liber Mortis could be very good here. I think he needs to fight the Kepler Guard. Get rid of the Kepler Guard. They are healing. They're now up to 2. Oh, there you go. There's a nice punch up against those. Very good. Negative 9. Keep punching the Kepler Guard. These guys are still healing. Down to 3 models. Make sure if you can get those off the battlefield there. I think this is actually a lot closer than many people might think it is. Hey, Blackthorn, how you doing? Sigvold vs. the World here. I mean, it's classically Sigvold vs. the World, of course. I'm a go see it. Hey, Caradoc, how you doing, bro? Some fantastic games for you today. I saw you beat some. I saw you beat lots of people today. So he's going to be coming through. Let's have a look at his HP. So we will be at 92. So we are about to reach healing cap. Let's have a look here at the Kepler Guard. They are down to 3 models. They are going to be healing. I don't know how they have leadership. They are crumbling, which is good. Yeah, negative 15. They will die now. So they will die. So that's good to see. So them dying. But, yeah, Slippery, I don't know if you need Slippery and Stand or Die. You could probably use Slippery and then Stand or Die. But, oh, he needs to punch Ark in here. If he can punch Ark in, that would be brilliant. He does have a really nice 70 melee attack. Skeleton Horse, call me stupid here. Hey, Jay Phoenix, how you doing, man? It's the man, the myth, the legend. Sigvold games, I know. The only problem here is I actually think Sigvold can win this. I know this might be painful to some of you watching, but I think Sigvold can win this. The constant cycle charging from Ark in the Black, I just don't think it's going to be enough. That 40 melee attack is just it's not going to be enough. He has very limited armor piercing as well. I actually don't know what armor piercing he does have. It's going to be very limited. 160. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's not nothing special. What's this? So we do Skeleton Warriors summon. He does have to engage here. Or does that count? I think that counts. We'll let him off. Oh, big hits up against those skeletons though. They are on 0, negative 9. They will be going down slowly. He just needs to ignore the summon and keep fighting the skeleton horse archers. What do you mean he needs some kind of balanced Blackthorn? He's perfectly well balanced. No, oh, here we go. Spirit Leech going down. Brilliant stuff. What kind of magic resistance does he have? No magic resistance, so it's going to do lots of damage there. Good stuff. It can be our new weekly event, Caradoc. If you guys are enjoying this, this can be a new weekly event for sure. I don't think he's defo on this. I think that Spirit Leech might have tied it over. He only has 2.4k health left. That summon as well is going to be a pain. It comes down to whether he can start removing... If he starts hitting well and starts removing the skeleton horses, oh, that could be a problem. Big swipe here on Ark in the Black could be painful. No, it looks like he got away. It looks like he got away. Good stuff. These guys are going to be crumbling. They need to get these involved. They're just crumbling over here in the distance. He needs to get these skeleton archers involved, I think. Skeleton horse archers here are now starting to crumble. Okay, there's a charge from the Necropolis Knights coming in. He was on 2.5. Still, it didn't hit. It didn't hit. Okay, now it's starting to hit. A couple of hundreds coming through. If he does hit the Necropolis Knights, it could be painful. They are just about on the leadership. So -1, they will be crumbling there. It looks like about 10 per second. And these skeleton horse archers will be going down. Ooh, this is starting to get painful, but we still have the Deshupti here, chosen of the gods. They actually have some ammunition left. Now, can Sigval get a big punch here up against Ark in the Black is the question. If he can start getting some big hits up against Arkan, start shifting balance of power. Nah, look at that. Brilliant work. Sigval will be breaking. Oh, yeah, he broke in. So GG's, well played. So a really good game. Really, really good stuff. Whew. Oh, I can't wait to see what Sigval. Oh, 257 kills. We're gonna save that. We're gonna come back and here we're gonna have a little look at Arkan. 1.8k damage value. Very good stuff there from Ark in the Black. Well played to Platypus. He will be going through to the final, of course. Let's just do that nice and quickly. So do that nice and quickly there. So we will put where is he? There we go. So we will be putting Platypus through to the final. Well played to Takoyaki. It's the first time here on the channel, so it's nice to see him here today. So well played to him. And we'll be having Void Lols going up against AC Moore in the second semi-final very soon. So as we can see here, let's have a little look at the man, the myth, the legend. So front line, not doing too much. Spears is getting a couple of hundred each. Kepregard, 1.6k damage value. Some very good stuff going on there. Sorry guys, couldn't see you there. So 1.6k damage value, 700 for the Skeleton Horse Archers, 600, 113 kills. Good stuff. Also 800 there and 450. The Skeleton Horse Archers did very well. The Doggo's got 183 kills, 1,261 damage value. Also 49 kills for 1,062 here for the Chosen. Chosen, okay, not great, but yeah, not bad, not bad. They still have more to give, of course. 1,300 for the Necropolis Knights and 118 from 1,068. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. 257, 2,600 damage value. Not as much as I would have expected, but still very good stuff. 77 kills, 600 damage value for the Sorcerers of Fire. He got targeted so hard. But he still did quite well. Still 600 damage value, not too shabby, considering how hard he really got targeted. The front line did okay, 480, 200. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I like this Chaos Marauders as well. Great weapons. Nothing too much for them either. These are just normal great weapons. So 300, 570, 148 kills for 573. Doggos really got smashed there from the beginning. 1,100 for the Dragon Ogres and 800. It's a shame here, lacking on the mobility side. Really punished him here up against the Followers of the Gash. What a cool game. What a cool game. Yeah, 1.2k damage for those Doggos, Blackthorn. Interesting stuff. How we doing, Austin? How we doing, bro? It was a damn close game, and God, it was fun to cast. Right, let's get Mr. Void Lols in here. Where is Mr. Rusky himself? Is he online is the question. Is that Mr. Void Lols? I think it is. Perfect, so we have Void Lols up against Moore. Let's get Moore in the chat. Oh, that's not what I wanted coming up. Let's get Moore. Great, so we'll get these guys in here. We're playing on Outdoor Outskirts again. Yeah, how did you guys enjoy that battle? What an interesting battle there. What do you think, Logic? What was the question, dude? Just close registration. Oh, what was the question there? I like the idea, but I think you should shuffle the factions yourself if you would be more... Oh, I could do that. Do you know what I could do? If I got enough people involved, there's Void. If I got enough people involved, what I could do is I could have everybody's name in. And what I do is I go through all of the factions and I give them all a number and I assign you all a faction. But the only problem there is, of course, if you get a faction you don't like, then, you know, there's a bit of give and take there. So if you guys want to do that, I'd be happy to do that as well. Maybe next week, maybe every week we could just vary this slightly, you know. I'll give you a sub-faction, you pay that sub-faction that week. And maybe the next week then you pick your own sub-faction. Void again, making another semi-final. Hope you read my upper messages. Yes, I did. Yeah, I said I like the idea. I think you should shuffle the factions yourself. To be fair, we only had one greenskin player today. We only had one greenskin player, which was quite fun. Right, so... Right, so more is coming. Perfect stuff, perfect stuff, perfect stuff. That's what I like to see. Yeah, guys, if you have any ideas, do drop down into my description. You can join my Discord, and in there you will be able to find tournament suggestions. I think it's called tournament suggestions. Let me have a little look. So it will be called... tournament ideas. Yep, check out tournament ideas. And what you can do there is you can pop in your ideas, and what we can do is we can have discussions there as a group, and we can talk about how we could do some more fun tournaments coming forward. I really want to do sub commanders, which would be a really cool tournament. I've also got some really other cool ideas that we can do as well. So maybe I'll just put a few ideas in there, and then every Tuesday we can have like a really nice fun tournament, and every Friday we can do Battlemania. Perfect. Right, both these guys are in. Oh, Void knows exactly what he's bringing, so good stuff there. I think this is going to be a little bit hard for the VC player. I've never seen Maul play before, so this is his first tournament as well, so it should be interesting to see what he can bring. But I think you're definitely going to be seeing some very fast units here trying to shut down skirmish cavalry. It will make people try something new, and I think more fun than, example, you get one round Dwarf as VP. Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, write it in the Discord. I think if everybody's down for it, I'm more than happy to do that as well. You know, I can just give you all a faction. For example, person A might get Avalon, person B might get Nagaryth, person C might get Warriors of Chaos with Sigvald, or something like that. You know, I'll just mix it up and mix it round. And, you know, just dot here, there, and everywhere, and then everyone's just given a faction and just do the best you can. That'd be quite fun. Ooh. We could do that one day if you wanted to. I'd be down for that, Complex. If you wanted to do undead factions, we could do an undead versus a living, for sure. So what you could do is put you each on both sides, and what you do is you'll take sub-factions, and maybe have like 10 on each side, so like the first 20 people to register. What you do is everyone takes on everybody. Oh, how you doing, Kaser? What is the pocket? So, the pocket is something that is created by... maybe this is my own thing. I'm laughing because I think it's just my own saying. But the pocket is... so if you can see, you can't quite see my hands, but the pocket is like a small... So you have your infantry round that protects your main, like, gun line, essentially. So a pocket is like, you might have halberdiers and spearmen and swordsmen in the front. It's like this nice big circle that's created to defend your important bits in the middle. That can be artillery, can be guns, it could be, you know, all sorts of things. And anything special you have in that middle bit. The pocket is that special stuff that you have that is going to win you the game. So this one we have both guys ready. So we'll hop into Outdoor Outskirts. Should be quite fun. Oh, looks like AC Moore is changing his mind or something. Oh, yeah, perfect. So that's the pocket. So hopefully that makes sense to you. You have 2 to 6 of them in your... Behave, Austin, behave. Yeah, no worries, Kaiser. Yeah, so like if I see a pocket here, we'll probably see a pocket from Void, and I'll show you what I mean. Hopefully Moore's ready. Hopefully he's doing okay. But yeah, so the winner here, so it'll either be Vampire Counts or it will be Wood Elves here going up against... Oh, it's Nagash, isn't it? Yeah. Although I don't mind Platypus winning, because then at least I can say I lost to the winner, right? All right, Austin, you can play a little bit, but play fair, play fair, play fair. All right, so we're both ready. Then we're both ready. Let's hop straight into this then. Sorry, somebody sent me a message. I'll come back to that later. All right. Oh, I'm excited for this. I'm excited. How are the VC gonna get around their foe, the Wood Elves, the dreaded poison Wood Elves? How are they gonna get around them? Let's find out. I think traditionally this is quite a hard matchup for the Vampire Counts. Let's have a little look. I love this map. And also the great thing here is you've got a little bit of trees, you've got some nice terrain. I just think it's a really brilliantly designed map. And there's no real unfair advantage on either side. The only thing you could maybe consider slightly unfair is this ridge. Obviously, if you have Dowie on this side, you can just maybe hide behind the ridge a little bit if you're like someone like Tomb Kings, or you've got something that has like a nice mortar, maybe like a Hell Cannon. Maybe. It's debatable. It's debatable. I think we must try some 2v2 tournaments later. I'd be down for some 2v2 tournaments. If you guys want to do a 2v2 tournament, find a partner, and we'll get on with it. Well, what we'll do is I'll set you guys up in 2v2s, and when you get through to the quarters and the semis, we'll do like some best of 3s. So you guys can just pick multiple factions. We can see some really cool things. And yeah, I hope that'd be quite cool. I'd enjoy that. I'd love to see like Alariel with some dwarfs, you know, like some mass healing dwarfs. Ooh. Whew, that would be something. That would be something. Can Earthblood some dwarfs. If you guys are down for, oh, by the way, here's the thing. This is the way it'll work, guys, for you. Just so you know. In the Discord, if there is an idea you like, hey, what's up, Aza? Playing Counter-Strike. If you guys like an idea in the Discord, don't just like that idea, and the ones that gets the most likes are the one I will do next. So if you guys like it a lot, I'll always do that one next. Awesome. If you guys want to do 2v2s, I am more than down. I am more than down. Alright, let's have a... Oh my god. Okay, we have a build here. This is going to be interesting. So this is the classic Sky build here from the Wood Elves. So we are going to have some Blood Knights here today. I love Blood Knights. And look at them coming here with their different colours today, with that nice little yellow there. These guys obviously have the flag of the Blood Keep, which is also a quite nice spell there for that range. So it's like we have the double Blood Knights. We have some Skeleton Warriors here in the front line, alongside some Skeleton Spears. It looks like we have the Stonesman. Is that the Stonesman? Looks like we have the Stonesman Graveguard there for that very nice regeneration. What else have we got here? We do have some Skeleton Warriors, Skeleton Spears, just two units of Graveguard, one being the Stonesman. We also have the double White King, both coming in with Scab Scrape. We have, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4 units of Felbats, of course. Where's the Lord Choice? Ah. In the back, what have we got here? We do have the Red Duke. He is actually going to be on horseback. I mean, his horse looks really cool, to be fair. But he will have El Sai, which is really good up against any other Lords or Heroes. Foe Seeker, Raise Dead, Dance Macabre. If you do pop that on top of Foe Seeker, can make him really quick, as well as Invocation of Heck. Now this is a scary build. So I will look at that in a minute. So we have the Glade Lord in the sky. The Glade Lord's really good. Ducky's a big fan of this. She has the Prey of Pleonatharema, which is that very nice net. Arrows of Kurnos, the nice breath spells, and obviously you can fire whilst moving. With a 20% physical resistance, we have some Hawk Riders here in the sky, and we have another Forest Dragon. Okay, interesting stuff. This is a big sky build. They can comfortably deal with the Felbats. That could be a problem. I don't know how they're going to deal with this. I don't think they can deal with this. Okay, and then we have the dreaded Spearbox, with, of course, Ariel in the middle. Now, she was nerfed. I mean, one of the most beautiful characters in the game. She looks absolutely incredible. I mean, you've got to admit, very well designed. But she is now no longer unbreakable. Still has that very nice terror. Oh, look at these with the purple. These guys look kind of sick. This is what we're here to see, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we're here to see. Some really cool colour schemes. But she obviously has that terror. Berry Wine, Acorns of the Oak of Ages, Soul Stealer, which is going to be awesome. Tempest, Apotheosis. Oh my god, she has Tempest as well. Oh, this is kind of yucky. Yeah. Venge, this is it's going to be interesting. Can they destroy that box build? Here's the thing. If they could destroy that box build really quickly, it will force them to have to come down onto the floor. Oh, those poor Felbats. I mean, I dislike Felbats with a passion, but listen, at this moment I feel bad for them. Their 45 melee defense with that 110 speed is just annoying. But still, what have we got here for the Hawk Riders? Hawk Riders are 110 speed. Whew, that's some good stuff. Someone was suggesting to me one time that Hawk Riders have poison. No, just not. But we do have some Skeleton Warriors in the front line. If these boys can get... I'm not sure how fast they are. How fast we got? 31 speed. If they can pressure this box, which... no, there's room to flank. There's for sure room to flank here. This is tough. Double White King, although Scab Scrape is going to do really well here. You can just Scab Scrape this front line, just get a double one here on the front and maybe on the flanks, and then you can just push through and just overwhelm. Alaria will be difficult to deal with. Terra's not going to do too much up against an undead faction, so you could do quite well here. As you can see, it looks like we are going to have some breath attacks here going down on the White King. Prey of Rethanema going down as well with the plus 22%. Oh no, this is something. Oh, this hurts. Okay, so we will be losing one White King. He is gone, and I assume we're moving on to the second one. Oh, there's also the double Felbats coming in with that nice trap. Very good stuff there. So we are going to get some good damage on the Hawk Riders. Apotheosis going down, but they're not good melee combatants. They have snuck away. That's incredible stuff. Oh, Tempest did go down. Tempest is going to be doing some very good stuff up against the Felbats. Good damage. No, of course, guys, of course. You will be getting bad matchups, but that's the point of a tournament like this. You can't have every good matchup. You only get one army and one sub-faction. Therefore, you've got to have a sub-faction that can deal with everything. So these Felbats are going to be struggling in the sky. We do have the double Felbats still left, but this one will be going down. Once that unit of Felbat is gone, it's just down to can we kill this infantry. We do have the Blood Knights in the back. Are they going to be getting busy? This Spearbox looks ready. It looks ready to rumble. This Spearbox is the only thing holding together. And it looks like here, unfortunately, that White King is going to be struggling. Big tank online. How are we doing, tank? I think we're just waiting here for the breath attacks on top of the... Where is the Lord, though? That's the question. Oh, he's still in the back. So the Red Duke is still in the back. He will hold balance of power, I'm sure. But if you came with some, you know, I forget their blast spell, but if you came with their blast spell, you could definitely could have attacked the Glade Lords. Prayer of Wrath on Aim there for the negative 22% missile resistance. He is going to get absolutely wrecked. He does have a Seal Shield and obviously 90 armor, but yeah, very good stuff. They are ready to collapse the box though. Are we able to get onto this box is the question. I think you're going to wait for the full surround. It looks like Skellies are going to be going from every side, and they do have that nice fear. And there's no immune to psychology here in this box. The Eternal Guard, oh nice scab scrape down the side here, up against the Eternal Guards with shields. Malaro is going to be protected here by the Forest Dragon. He's going to be standing nice and high. And this is where it could start to fall apart. This is where it could start to fall apart. Yeah, the unfortunate White Kings are going down. But obviously having your Lord this far away means you can't heal. He's not close enough to heal here. But obviously you don't want to be losing him either. Looks like he has waited for the breath attacks to go. It's going to be those recharges there coming in for the Blood Knights. Blood Knights going to do some very good work. What's the spell coming down here, though?
Return them to the grave.
I'm not sure what that was. Is that Oak of Ages? That's not Oak of Ages, I don't think. Looks like here we have broken some Eternal Guard shields. Looks like they are going to get pushed off. They are very closely into the map. If we are able to break all of these and we are able to break Alariel, it will force these dragons to the floor. We do have some nice bonus as large anti-large cavalry as well, and we do of course have very quickly coming the Red Duke. He'll be very good here at dealing with all of this mass stuff. We also have the double skeleton spearman as well for a nice bonus as large anti-large, but we still have lots of ammunition for the Glade Lord. But the are going to be going down for the snipe here. Double Dragon, what are they coming onto here? Looks like they're going to try and push off the Skeleton Warriors. This is where it starts to get a little bit dicey here if you are the Wood Elf player. There's some good shots here coming down the flanks from the Hawk Riders. They are just going to be shooting into the rear of the Grave God here. The Grave God can do some very good work up against the Eternal Guard with shields. Not sure why he's brought the shielded version. The shielded version do have extra melee defense, but no range here from the Vampire player. So, yeah, interesting stuff. Not too sure about the shields. Not sure why the shields are in this. Because here we do have the Blood Knights have been trapped in with the nice nets. They will be going down. The Hawk Riders getting absolutely all in their grill. Going to be doing some very good damage. We are about to lose the double Blood Knights. Balance of power still very even. All of the ammunition here will be gone apart from one unit of Hawk Riders. We still have some good stuff in from the Glade Lord as well, but this entire infantry box here has been broken, and it is going to very quickly start forcing the dragons down to the floor. And out of the woods coming here will be the Red Duke, so he will be around. He doesn't still want to get sniped by the Glade Lord. Balance power is pulling into the Wood Elf favour, but yeah, we've still got some summons, we've still got some heals, and it looks like maybe the last breath attack here coming out of the Glade Lord. What's going to be going on here? So is this a Spirit Leech? It is going to be Spirit Leech coming out of L'Ariel. That is going to be disgusting. That is some very good stuff for her. Is that a Spirit Leech? It definitely is a Spirit Leech, yeah. Oh, Soul Stealer. Spirit Leech, sorry. Soul Stealer coming down. You can tell I'm tired. Yeah, you are going to be losing a few units here to that Soul Stealer. Very good work there. I think he needs to get the Red Duke involved. I think he needs to. Is he going to let his entire infantry force go before? I mean, there are still breath attacks. It is difficult. It is difficult. You do also have mass healing from Malaria. She hasn't used Blood Wine yet, I don't think. And even then, she'd use it on herself at this point. Also, you're going to have the constant cycle charging from the Forest Dragons now. I think he has to come out. I think you don't have a choice if you're more. So they are going to be coming in for the strike. Now, if we do need to break the Eternal Guard, we do need to force the dragon to be on the floor at all times. So it's like the Red Duke is going to come out of hiding. Can he get some good value here in the pocket? We still have some skeleton warriors. Get them involved. Get them happy. Get them fighting. Spears will be going in. Get some spears up against the Glade Lord there. Ah, yeah, some good stuff there. Ready. Good luck. Have fun. Elside going down there. Was that on top of L'Oreal? No, it looks like it's going to be on top of... I didn't see what that was on top of. So Foseeker, Dance Macabre going down. He's going to struggle. He does have 65 charge bonus. He can keep that cycle charge, which is going to be very difficult for him. Looks like he's going to be fighting up against the Forest Dragon. But it looks like here we are to have all sorts of Hawk Riders going straight up against these Graveguards. These Graveguards stand no chance, unfortunately.
Abominations!
Yeah, there we go. Still going to be breaking this. They are going to have to be forced to engage to fight somebody else. Well, looks like he is going to be coming off REL. That's not a bad choice for sure. That's not a bad choice. So it looks like here we do have a nice attack. I think that was a... there we go. He's going to break. And that is going to be army losses. I believe that was an Arrows of Kernos there at the end and just some good damage up against the Duke. Tough matchup, guys. Really tough matchup. Really tough matchup. A really tough matchup. Yeah, so let's drop it through. So 500 damage value for the Dire Pack Wolves, 337. 100, 0 and 60 here for the Fellbats, 650, 896 here for the Blood Knights, 700 damage value for the Sternsmen, 81 kills for 675, 430 and 318 for the Spearmen, 183, 198, 216 for the Skeleton Warriors, 331 and 0 for the White Kings, and 676 here for the Red Duke. 141 kills, 2.2k damage value for the Gladord, 145 kills, 2,000 damage value for Alariel. Frontline not doing too much though, not too much damage value there. Hawk Riders 1,059, 1,149 here for the Hawk Riders, 1,116 from the Hawk Riders as well. 1,282 from the Forest Dragons. So some good stuff coming from both players, really well played. GG. So let's get the Platypus in here then, let's see if he's ready to rumble. Let's catch up with you guys here in the chat. Right, so there's been a few here. Clear rule break. Where was there a clear rule break, guys? I think attacking with the Hawk Riders is fine, because they are engaged in melee combat. The only issue is they can't... Yeah, I think I agree with Lunacy. It's perhaps not fun for you guys to watch, but it was 100% legal, I think. I don't think the box was in the forest, it was just on the edge, I believe. He could have won at Lunacy, didn't need to break the rules. I think it was fine. I think it was fine. I think there should be organisers and judges decide the rules break or not. Jay Phoenix, send me a quick message, bro. Let me send you a quick message. Just give me a second, guys. We're just going to be reviewing the rules a second. Right, give me a second, guys. So what we're going to do I understand a lot of you guys are a little bit upset. I'm going to be reviewing it here with Jay Phoenix, so just give me a moment. Don't do anything yet, just let me have a look at it, okay? I understand this is not what you guys want. Listen, this tournament here, it is a fun tournament. If you want to go maybe even a little bit cheesy, but you want to, it's either you can go really hard and have fun if you want. If that's what people like to do, you're welcome to do that. Yeah, it's going to be a replay review, guys. I'm going to have a chat with Jay Phoenix here. Sorry, it will be a little bit boring for the next 10 minutes, but we'll be getting back to the action as quickly as possible. It was an interesting matchup. Look, I'm not going to say... I'm going to think about it. I'm going to think about it. Yeah, let me send this across. Just give me a second, guys. This is meant to be a fun tournament. Logic. Yeah. Guys, this is meant, as I said, it's meant to be a fun tournament. But if you want to try hard, you're welcome to try hard. Even if sometimes you want to go a bit cheesy, that's up to you. It's entirely up to you guys how you want to play this game. It won't be a more win. If at the absolute maximum, it will be a replay. Autosave. I mean, feel free to leave your opinions in the chat as long as they're fair and nice, but right, I'm gonna have a quick discussion with Jay Phoenix right now, guys. Righty ho. I'll tell you what we'll do. Right. The rules state that the forest camping is not allowed. The rules are phenomenally grey when it comes to this sort of thing. Right. I have my opinions. I'll be interested to see what Phoenix has to say. Let me host up. Alright, let me jump in back with you guys. Sorry about that, guys. We're just gonna have a little look at that now. Yeah, I think it's very hard, that matchup, because obviously VC have no ability to deal with the Hawk Riders there. They could have took more in the sky. They could have gone a bit more of a sky build, but obviously that's risky as well up against the Double Dragon. It's very difficult. He had enough that he could comfortably get his cavalry in behind, so he wasn't like he wasn't white line camping, that's for sure. The question was, is he forest camping? That's the actual question. White line camping was not a problem there. So the actual rule is if the majority of the army is camping in the forest. Now the answer to that is it was about 50-50. Half of the army was in the forest, half of the army was outside, and the half that was outside was actually engaged in melee combat. In ranged combat. So it's actually technically attacking. Now, the only problem there with the vampire counts, as we all know, they have no range. They have no way of dealing with it. And he very carefully and very smartly dealt with the fellbats. So we're right, here we go. Sorry guys, I know you just sat here. I know you didn't want to see my face just looking at my other screen. Okie dokie. Right, let's hop on back with you guys. Sorry about this, guys. I know this is not what you want to be seeing. So here's the ruling, guys. We've had a little look at it now. The reason I don't have a problem with it is because you can see his army throughout. He's actually not deep in forest where he's hidden. You can actually see it throughout. Cheers, Whippington. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was going to ask. It wasn't white line camping because it wasn't quite close enough. He was fully surrounded and he was able to be surrounded, and he didn't prevent the player from stopping him from getting in behind. The forest was a bit annoying. You're correct. I know, right? I know, I know, I know, Lunacy. Listen, I'm trying to be fair to all people. I think it's a humongous great area. It's not fun to play against, but at the same time, sorry guys, I'm actually in chat with Jay Phoenix right now. We're just talking about it. Okay, it looks like we're going to replay it. Okay. Right, more. Are you? If you're in there in the chat, I'm just gonna message you now, dude, and we're gonna crack on with this. More, if you wouldn't mind joining back up, please, mate. Okay. Right, guys, the decision has been made. Decision has been made. I've made a decision. Right, thank you very much to J Phoenix. Alright, guys. We're going to redo the map. Sorry about the wait. Really sorry about that, guys. It does, unfortunately. I don't actually have any problem with how Void particularly played. It's a really difficult one. So Moore was there slightly too far in the forest. It's a really difficult one. Moore didn't ruin the stream for sure. Please don't say that, Complex. He didn't ruin the stream. He didn't ruin the stream. Nobody ruined the stream. It's a really hard matchup. Oh, okay. We're just going to replay it again. Sorry, Moore, I actually don't have you added, dude. I don't know if you're able to join. Right, I'm just going to message Void quickly. I don't know if you can hear me in chat, Void. Cool. Coming. Sweet. Just going to play on the same map, I think. Yeah, we're going to replay the match, Caradoc. We're going to replay the match. Going to replay the match. I hope you guys are having a good evening either way. I hope you guys have enjoyed this tournament. So we'll try and do the same tournament again next week. And if we want, we can put a few extra changes in there. So, for example, oh, Zypher, what happened? There was a little bit of a dispute here between vampire counts and the wood elves. So there was a little bit of a rule break. So what we can do next week, a little bit of an idea, guys, for you, is what we can do is maybe you bring 3 sub-factions. So you can have any 3 sub-factions, and you can... yeah, it's been brilliant. I've really enjoyed all of you guys coming in and chilling out. It's been really nice to have all of you. Thanks, Phoenix. I appreciate that. And I couldn't do that. I couldn't do it without you, bro. I couldn't do it without you. Yeah, Dr. Jellyfish. It's been really cool to have all of you guys. All of you going. Yes, please. Perfect. Right, let's move on. Vlad is not in my satisfaction. Yeah, a really smart one coming in from Flex today. He actually bought the Von Carstein one, which means you actually get 2 legendary lords. So it's something that not many people talk about, which was quite cool. And guys, please don't no one here's being disrespectful, but don't be hateful on anybody that is here to win. I totally get it. If you're here to have fun, that's what I did. I had fun. I brought the dwarfs. I lost up against a much superior player, and I had fun. I enjoyed it. And obviously, for those that are having fun, enjoy having fun. And then for those that are want to try a little bit harder, please try a little bit harder. It's a tournament where you guys can enjoy it the way you want to enjoy it. That's the whole point of it. Don't mention me, I'm a bit drunk. I like that, Caradoc. I like that a lot. So as soon as Void is ready, we'll go. Rule calls are tough. Listen, to be fair, Void was a tough army to come up against Void, and that was also a tough army to fight against if you are obviously the VC player. This really doesn't favour them, but this is the only limitation here we have to the sub-faction tournament. Is something like this can happen. It does happen a lot. Enough that I've gotten used to it. But this is something that I know there's a committee now. So once, I don't know how much I can say about this, but the banner rules will be changing. There is now a committee that is on the banner rules. So some rules might be changing here in the near future. So hopefully things like this won't come around as much. And, you know, you can't be too harsh here on Void. The rules are very grey. And the thing is some of the rules can get pushed. And how far you can push the rules, what you can do with the rules is nobody knows. And even with the pictures that the hero Jay Phoenix showed me, even he and I couldn't really dispute on whether it was this or that. Most of it for me is, of course, I just want to carry on the stream. I want to have a winner. I want everybody to have fun. But also, you know, I want it to be fair. Yeah, of course, man. I mean, take Extreme Meme Team, for example. Really, really awesome dudes. And they love just memeing. And to be honest, they're really damn good at it. And they have fun doing that. By all means, if that's what you want to do, enjoy it. Do it. And just have fun. Like, I bring my ethereal dwarfs because who doesn't love ethereal dwarfs? Like, come on. Like, I know everybody knows I'm going to bring them. And listen, I'm going to bring them anyway. Because they're awesome. Exactly. Whatever way you have fun is going to be individual and it's going to be different to the next person. So have fun the way you want to have fun. And, you know, Void is an exceptional player. He's in almost every single one of my semi-finals. He plays really well. And, you know, just because you do lose in a tournament like this, you know, don't feel bad about it. We all lose. We all have bad days. We all have good days. And this is all just about having fun and just trying out new things that we've never tried before. Taking DE or VP is already a meme. I like VP. I think VP is quite strong. I think VP is quite strong. Oh, in the World of Wood Elves. Oh, okay, fair enough. I mean, Dark Elves are struggling right now. I didn't tell Stormrunner that, but they are struggling. They need a bit of love. They need a bit of love. VP, yeah, VP is strong. I like VP for sure. VP is like one of the few good counters up against Greenskins for sure. VP, VC, even TK. All the undead factions are pretty good against up against Greenskins for sure. Yeah, it has many good matchups. The only problem, and like if any of you guys have seen, if you don't know, you can always go onto my Discord, and I've shared all of the good data there from the WWC. If you go onto, I can't remember what it's called here. It will be called matchup discussion. There'll be some photos on there of the WWC, and what it will show is it'll show actually as low as 25% win rate for VP. It's a little bit skewed because most of their fighting is done up against the Greenskins, which it does favour. But still, you know, VPR have some very good matchups. Alright, so we obviously know the builds here, but how are we going to play it a little bit different just to ensure that both sides can get their maximum value? So here, we know what's going to happen. Both players know exactly what to expect. Now, what are you going to do with the triple here? Now, what you can do is you can put the White Kings... you can hide them, maybe. You could maybe push them through the forest. If you push them through the forest, the only issue is the Wood Elves shoot pretty well through the forest, but you know, it's a bit difficult there. You know, you can put them through the forest and hope that it hits some trees. Look, this is really smart from Void. You know, this might be considered a little bit cheesy or whatever, but this is good. You know, in the WWC, you also saw High Elves come with their boxes as well. High Elf box up against Wood Elves is really strong. It's really strong for sure. Picking VP in these tournaments is great and wouldn't get Dwarves. I think someone did pick VP and get Dwarves as a first. I think they did get Dwarves as the first one. Yeah. Although the bane of my tournament experience is lunacy. Every single time I play, even in this, before some of the extra people joined before the out of the end, I was playing up against lunacy, and I was thinking, God, I don't want to go out this early. All right. Perfect. All right. So let's just have some fun, guys. And listen, you know, this is the whole point of this tournament. And yeah, it's difficult. But if you bring VC, you know you might have to play Wood Elves. That is the risk. With any faction you bring, you might have to play somebody. But here, it's just fun. It's just fun. Yeah, maybe. How do they do up against Dark Elves? I imagine they do quite well up against Dark Elves, Vampirates. I think boxes are not cheese if you move them forward. Yeah, I think boxes are good. You have to play very well to. Yeah. Hey, Courtney, how you doing? We are on the semi-final second game. We're actually doing a bit of a replay here as there was a bit of rule dispute, but we're just going to make sure we iron that out here and get it going. We still have one more game to come after this. The winner will be playing up against the man, the myth, the platypus. Yeah, Caradoc, dude, you absolutely smashed that last Battlemania. Good stuff. And Lunacy, Lunacy's through to the final as well. I think Lunacy, you in second or third, I think. I can't remember where you are, bro. Let me have a look. You absolutely smashed it as well. Let me have a look. Battlemania. So going through to this Friday, so the Battlemania, if you go Void, Lols, Lunacy, Rubber Duck of War, Dr. Jellyfish, Caradoc, Sherfa Razum, Aza, and Mixer. They will be the guys here that will be playing in the Battlemania final. Yeah, I think it's fine for me. I haven't seen any problems. Oh, it is super laggy. But it's okay. We'll see what we can do here. I know that... Yeah, Ducky, do me a favor, bro. I mean, in your own time, but maybe I'll send you the video as well. But oh, I didn't save it. Oh, it is on there. Maybe I'll send it to you. But there'll be an interesting discussion we can have later, actually, about that. Just so I'm a little bit more prepared for that in the future. Also, we have been netted here in the front. So Prayer of Warhammer here going down on top of the Blood Knights. So something I'm going to be targeting the Blood Knights. So a nice, good target here. We can use them to counter heal, so breath attacks going down as well. Look at that damage value here up against the Blood Knights. Very good stuff there. It looks like they are going to be down to 2,300 HP. They will be coming close to breaking there as well, so some really good stuff. Where are the heroes and lords? So some of the heroes are going to be pushing up in the forest, and we do have the lord in the back right as well. This spear box is going to be a bit painful, so they are still a little bit in the forest. But obviously this is where they're going to perform better. Now, the rule is, once the Fellbats do go down, he does have to advance with the box. Well, the Blood Knights are going to be running away. Oh, the woman! Did I misspeak? I apologise. I should hold my tongue. You'll call it a night. Okay, thank you very much for jumping in, Blackthorn. I really appreciate you here. So as we can see here in the pocket, we do still have some firing up against. Really trying to get after those Blood Knights. Those Blood Knights are taking a truckload of damage here. Fighting on the sky, the Fellbats pretty much just need to push into the Hawk Riders, but they do need a good, like, surround. These Fellbats are going to be running away from the Forest Dragon, so good one there. Maybe they can try and see if they can pin in here up against the Hawk Riders. But Hawk Riders, what do they have? So they have, is that 25 melee attack? Yeah, 25 melee attack up against the 15 here for the Fellbats. But Fellbats do have a very nice 45 melee defense. Blood Knights are doing okay. They have managed to stabilize. Looks like here the front line is going to be pushing forwards. Lara is going to be outside of her box. What can she do? You do have the Fellbats in the sky. They're just trying to run away from the Hawk Riders at this point. Duke is just going to be in the back. He's going to have to wait until those breath attacks are gone. These Blood Knights, I think you just need to advance. You just need to advance as quickly as possible and surround this force. Down to about half ammunition for the Hawk Riders. And about half ammunition here for the Glade Lord. So some good kiting here coming out, you know, just, not kiting, sorry, but some good running away here, just wasting the ammunition here of the Wood Elf player. Hawk Riders are going to be pushing into the backside of the Fellbats. We've got another net going down here up against the Blood Knights. So can we do some good damage right here? We're going to have dragons on both sides. Very good position here coming in from Void. Very nice stuff. So breath attack down on the left flank here. Doing some very good damage. Shots coming in from either side, from the rear and from the front. Another breath attack here from the right. This is some fantastic micro here coming from Void Lulls. We do some good damage up against the Blood Knights. This Blood Knight is now really destroyed down to about a quarter HP. Second unit over here, you can already see the healing cap. They are going to be in the forest, just protecting themselves. But you've had two breath attacks coming from both sides and two nets as well. So the nets are not going to be able to get onto the double White King. Now they can come over. They do still have a net. They still do have two breath attacks as well as some nice arrows here coming from Hawk Riders. Down to about a third there for that ammunition. So starting to come low. Half here for these Hawk Riders. Looks like a Tempest did go off here for the Fellbats. I didn't know L'Ariel had Tempest. L'Ariel's really strong. Sorry, Ariel. Yeah, these Blood Knights are going to struggle here just a little bit. Balance of power pulling it into the Wood Elf favour as you would expect. This is a really tough matchup here for the Undead. Looks like we are going to have the Sternsmen pushing through. If they're able to surround this box and do some good damage, which I think they can. They can definitely do some good damage. How they're going to be able... It's a difficult one. It is a difficult one. Hawk Riders are going to be coming after the Dire Pack. Dire Pack just going to go into the forest here the best they can. I think they're just to keep moving and juking and moving and juking and just trying to... Oh, so the White Kings are going to be trying. So one White King fighting up against the Forest Dragon and the second one is going to be fighting up against the Dragon as well. These are bonus versus infantry, not bonus versus large. So they might struggle here in this matchup just a little bit. They do need a bit of support. This is where if you didn't have the Red Duke nice and close, you can maybe try and see if you can pin in a Dragon and do some good work. Maybe summon some zombies underneath it, really stop it from moving and get some good damage value. This is why exactly why I don't play VC. VC is a phenomenally good faction if you do get the right matchup. VC at the very top end is exceptional to watch sometimes. It is so good. Now this match is not unwinnable. Any mistake from Void here at all will cost him the battle. If he loses a dragon or he loses 1 or 2 Hawk Riders, it will cost him immediately. It is Void's here to lose. So we do have the Duke pushing up. We still have some very healthy White Kings. If he can roll the White Kings here with the infantry, you can do some good work. Pinning the dragons using the infantry, allow the White Kings to keep progressing here. The White Kings could do some good stuff up against Ariel. She doesn't have much armor. She has a 30% physical resistance, I believe, but she only has 30 armor, so you could do some good work up against her. She has no magic resistance, but she does have a little bit of missile resistance. Felbats will be dying in the sky. Do we have any Felbats left? It doesn't look like we do. So it's like we are going to be having the dragons here in the pocket, going after the White Kings. But White Kings, if they do focus onto one of the dragons, they can get some very good damage value. There's Genta Warriors coming through as well for that good damage value. Yeah, very good stuff. It's going to have to force out a couple of heals. Maybe you only have 2 Berry Wines over here. And does she have Apotheosis? Yeah, she has Apotheosis. Apotheosis doesn't cost too much on Winds of Magic, but still going to... So look at the healing here coming from the Blood Knights. The Blood Knights have healed quite nicely, and the ammunition is going to be running out. This is a much better game from Morg here. Morg knows exactly what to expect, and it's going to be a little bit different. Now, ammunition has gone here for the Hawk Riders. They don't have tremendously good melee stats, and they have no armor. So Net is going to be going down on the healthy units, get those unit of Blood Knights out. Breath Attack going to be going down the pipeline here. Doing some good damage value here. Looks like Prey of Arethanema here going down. Just putting them in place. A good fire attack going down. But now both of the Breath Attacks are gone. The Hawk Riders can try and get on and do some good work. But this is the problem here. Can we use the Blood Knights to do some good damage? You need to go after that Lord. Get that Lord, do as much damage value as you possibly can. Maybe you can try and see if you can get these Knights out. Get the Knights out, get some heals going. Maybe try and get as much damage value as you possibly can. A little bit of lag here today. But this box now is in trouble. This box has a Scab Strafe going down left, right, and centre. Need to get these skellies involved as quickly as possible. Really try and wrap around these guys, get some good damage value, and keep this as a nice tight blob. There's no ammunition left here, so should be able to get some good stuff. Look at that. Scab Strafe coming down. Some really good work here up against the Eternal Guard. Over here, now, this is where it comes down to. We do have the Dire Pack Walls, which are the bonus as large, anti-large, and it should be very good if they hop onto the Glade Riders here, or maybe even onto the Glade Lord, get some good damage value there. No ammunition coming in, so we still have the Bloodlord in the middle. You can do some very good work. Dance Macabre going down on him, or maybe some Foe Seek as well, can do some very good damage up against the Glade Lord. It looks like we are going to be using the Dire Pack Wolves here. They do have negative 15, negative 10, negative 37% leadership. They're not quite broken and shattered yet, but they're not far from it. It looks like the Duke here is going to struggle, but really bringing down some entities with him. Balance of power very even here. Over here, so it looks like we are going to have a Soul Stealer going down. If we do move all the forces out here, what it will do is stop that Soul Stealer from doing just as much damage. And that's that's exactly what Mors is going to do. So some good work there. Just get them outside of the circle and then just get them back in. Over here, though, how is the Duke doing? The Duke's doing relatively well. 110 armor, he's going to hold quite nicely, but lots of damage here on the Glade Lord. There's some good work there. Looks like some of the Hawk Riders are struggling. We do have a summon of zombies there, so it's good stuff just to have that chat in between. He is going to be struggling. Balance of power will pull into the favour. Losing your Bloodlord, of course, is... sorry, the Red Duke is going to be is massive here. Can he pull out those aggression? With those zombies in the way, can he pull out? Maybe. If he's saved up a Dance Macabre, as well as maybe a Foe Seeker, he might be able to get away here. It seems... Oh, that might have pushed him out. Is he going to get out? Can he get out? Nah, looks like he's been trapped by the Hawk Riders. Nah, that's a little bit unlucky there, but he's done some very good damage value. He should be very proud of the work he's done there in that pocket. Over here, we do have in the middle Ariel here fighting up against the double White King. The White Kings can definitely do some good damage up against her. She's no joke in melee, though. 50 melee defense for her, and it's only 34 melee attack for the White Kings. So they are going to struggle to hit, but as you can see around the side here, you are going to have the infantry do some very good work up against the Eternal Guard with shields. Still not too sure why he brought the shields in. Don't really quite understand the whole idea of the shields, but it does increase that melee defense. But I don't know. It's just yeah, there is going to be army losses with the Lord going down, but still a very interesting fight and very difficult there for the VC player. Oh, yeah, he put up a very good fight. Well played to Void. Well played indeed. Oh, I thought that was typing. It's a little bit laggy here for me. Alright. Hey, Ice Power, how you doing, man? Nice to see you here on the channel. Oh, it looks like both got kicked here. Not sure why both got kicked, but let's get Void back into the lobby. Well played to Moore. Really nice to see him here on the channel today doing some really good stuff. Yeah, I think that's enough there. Yeah, it was a tough one, Ice Power. It was a tough one. We did have to go through it twice, but if we do get the man, the myth, the legend in here, if we can get the platypus please in. Okay. Okay, so platypus is coming. Good stuff. Alright, the platypus is in. Can we get Void in is the question for the final here today. Let's get the final in. Big Quack in the chat. I mean, it's an exceptionally good army here from Void. That's not how... which game are you referring to, Deadly Bunnies? Yeah, I think just to let you guys know, if we wouldn't mind just jumping off that topic a little bit, we've had that topic now for the last half an hour. The first game we decided that it was, and the second game I'm a lot more happy with that. Just message Void here, see what's going on with him. That is the problem with Rubber Duck of War, and I don't know how much I can say about what's going on. Void, are you playing in the final? Just waiting on you, buddy. The last map is going to be Oakenhammer, I believe. Yes, Oakenhammer. Also one of my favourite maps. Oh, needed that. Right. Void, I understand that you want to defend yourself here, but are you right to join up? We're just waiting on you, buddy. What did Beaumont say, Bear? I missed it. Don't you think I've seen this matchup? Who has the edge? I think TK have the edge in this matchup, I think. There's lots that TK can do up against the Wood Elves, but there's lots the Wood Elves can do as well. All comes down to the player. Alright, let's hop into this. Void is in. Brilliant. So we are going to have the Followers of Nagash here up against the Wargrove of Woe. So it should be interesting. No, it's not TK versus Wood Elves. It is the Followers of Nagash up against the Bladesingers, Sisters of Thorn. So Rubber Duck of War, now you are in the chat. Do tell everybody here. No, this is just going to be best of one, Dutchy Jellyfish. So next week, guys, here is a question for all of you. Maybe you pick 3 sub-factions, and you can play any 3 sub-factions, and you have to pick one. So what you have to do is you have to announce all of your 3 sub-factions, and you pick one and ban one, and then somebody else has to come up against you. So therefore, you could come with Clan Ungrund, you could come with Avalon, and you could come with the Blessed Dread. And then someone has to pick one, and then they have to ban, say, the Blessed Dread, and then you have to pick from the other 2. How do you guys feel about that? Listen, guys, if there's anything you need to know about Ice Power, he's just super sweaty. Those Dark Elves are just way and above the best in the game. I mean, they just absolutely dumps the greenskins, and it's just embarrassing at this point. Like, I think Ice Power has just, he has no foot to stand on when it comes to the Dark Elves. So there's a tournament this Friday. So that will be the Battlemania Season 2 Invitational. So that means the top 8 players from the entirety of Season 2 will be playing on Friday. So we'll be doing that tournament the next Tuesday. You personally like one for the whole day, but that's just me. Okay, yeah, if that's what you guys like, by all means. I'm just throwing out ideas, bouncing around the box here. Whatever you guys like. If you like the one, if you like several, yeah, let me know. Logic, I will report this stream for bullying. I have no idea what you're talking about. Can I get a nerf in chat, everybody? Can I get a DE nerf in chat? We all need to have a mass report about DE being nerfed because it's just stupid at this point. I mean, the Marathi double Manticore is just silly OP. Silly OP. What did Deadly Bunny say? Someone just comes in all 3 GS sub-factions. Oh, mate, that would be 1,000 IQ. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I was thinking about bringing Snar Snake today. But then I thought, wow, it's green skin. So we'll go Dowie. It's true, it's true. Do you know what, Venge? You know what, man? I don't give you enough respect. I don't give you enough respect. Dark Elves do need to lose all their mobile units. You're right. You're right. Listen, Ice Power, they nerfed dwarves for no reason. It's not like dwarves have any leg to stand on either. Yet they still nerfed them. I don't understand it. Do you know what, War? I agree. The fact that DE even think they can move sickens me. They should all have oath stones. I agree. Terrible stuff. Terrible stuff. I'm not gonna lie, since you've come in, since Ice Power's come in, he's been bullied the second he got in. I apologise. I apologise. I don't know if they nerfed. Maybe they did a little bit. They just buffed everything else, I think, and they just didn't. They just didn't take into like why did Beastmasters need a nerf? Oh, brilliant, brilliant stuff, brilliant. I love it. Oh, brilliant. D should have put out to Dark Elves, and I know you're damn right, Complex. You should apologise to the big bearded folk. Yeah. Also, you get Rakarth ice power. Like, what are you talking about? Who cares about the Beastmaster when you've got Rakarth, the most OP lord in existence? He makes Grom look weak. Come on, man. Yeah, that is true, Robert. Well, I've never seen him lose as Dark Elves. I've never seen him lose. Alright, so this platypus is ready. Right, let's get into this. Let's get into this. I'm talking too much rubbish now. Right, so this is going to be difficult for the Wood Elves. They've got lots of good counter snipe here. You know, you can go double Bone Giant. You can go all sorts of good things here to deal with all sorts of skirmish. Dude, Dowie got nerfed and I cried, so don't worry about it. I'll stop dumping on them. Oh dear. But guys, let's hop into this. So, fantastic work coming for Platypus. The best player I've ever seen, not just because he beat me, but because he's here in the final. But if he beat me, then obviously, you know, I lost to the winner. So, you know, it's how it goes. It's how it goes. But, yeah, up against Void, who's played exceptionally. Void always plays exceptional. He is a very good player. And he brings some really, really good builds. And he will, of course, actually, he did win Turin's tournament the other day, meaning he will be going through to the ECL final as well. Just showing how good of a player he is. I think this is Platypus' first or second time here on the stream. But he's also a very good player. He demonstrated that against me using his Followers and Gash up against my clan Ungrand, and it was a close affair. No, he beat me really. He beat me relatively comfortably. It was tough for me. It was tough. He had a very good build and utilised the terrain exceptionally well. And Platypus is a very smart player. Full kite plus 5. Alright, so we're both ready. Let's hop into this. Should be some good stuff. Should be some very, very good stuff. Also, guys, I don't say this very often, but one thing I would appreciate, if you haven't already, maybe think about liking the video. If you, well, liking the live stream, if you do enjoy it. It's kind of my job. I don't like saying it. I don't like asking for likes. But if you haven't and you have enjoyed this, it really helps the channel grow. And I mean that a lot. It really does. And all the support you guys have given me over the last couple of months is honestly insane. I am so grateful to every single one of you guys that you all come on, you play. You're awesomely kind to me, and honestly, it means a lot to me. So thank you so much for all of that. And if you haven't already, think about subscribing, then that would also mean even more. But even just you guys watching is incredible. So thank you very much for that. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, so thank you very much, guys. What are you guys saying? What did he have against your Dowie? I believe Platypus is a she. If Platypus is a she, I thoroughly apologise, then she whooped my ass. Exactly. Like, Venge gets it, man. Like, Void's got nothing on the sweat that comes off ice power. That guy is just dripping. Just dripping. Alright, looks like we're going to be loading in. Awesome stuff, awesome stuff. Okie dokie, so coming here from the forces of the Tomb Kings and the Followers of Nagash. So we do have Ark in the Black, of course, here. He will be on foot. This is a very interesting pick here. He will have the Tomb Blade of Arkan, Staff of Nagash, the Liber Mortis, and Spirit Leech. We also have a Leechy Priest of the Nehekara, which also has his Canopy for the plus 66% magic resistance. the Mighty Incantations, which looks like it just gives power regeneration. I actually don't know about some of this stuff. And Incantation of Protection. Ooh, Incantation of Protection here. On top of the Liber Mortis, he gives 88% resistant. What is this? Don't do this to me. The Heckle Horseman here, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 units in the Heckle Horseman. So we have some Skeleton Archer Chariots as well. So we do in the back here have some Skeleton Archers. Do we have the ROR Skeleton Archers? No, just 3 inches of Skeleton Archers. Lots of Skeleton Spearmen. Ooh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, I'll let him off. I'll let him off. I'll let him off this once. But yeah, lots of good stuff there from the Tomb Kings. Okie dokie, so we have some Glade Riders, Hagbane Tips. Oh, look how sick these are with their purple capes. I just want to look at this. I don't care about the rest of the build. That looks awesome. In the sky, we have, of course, the Spellweaver High. She will be having a few spells. Soul Quench, Apotheosis, and Ancient Protection. We, of course, have the Forest Dragon. Glade Riders, Hagbane Tips, 3 units. No, just normal Glade Riders there. The Waystalker, which will be very nice. He, of course, will have his Hawk's Precision, as well as his Arrows of Kurnos. We have some more Glade Riders with Spears, and looks like 5 units of Eternal Guard here in the back. So some really good stuff. Oh, looks like we have the Double Waystalker. Really like that. Double Waystalker could be absolutely devastational here up against Ark in the Black. So it looks like Canopy here going on top of him as well. Just giving that plus 66% magic resistance. Going to be looking back wide here, just waiting for those Arrows of Kurnos here to absolutely light up Arkan's day. And he won't be a happy boy about it, I'll tell you that for free. They have a massive 600-meter range from those as well. Like they are, I think, actually going with the double Waystalker is like a must here against things like Dowie. I think it's a must pick. I actually think Waystalkers are. I really like them. I really like them. But here we have some Heckle Horsemen. These guys actually have 50 armor and the very nice bronze shields, but they're not super fast. They have 78 speed. They're not rapid. But they will obviously struggle against the 94 speed of Glade Riders. The of course, being the Wood Elves having the fastest cavalry in the game, apart from, of course, ROR, they're going to be very difficult to catch, especially with that poison. So I'm getting a counter shot here with the Skeleton Archers. Apologies, Archer Chariots. And so we are going to be just pushing out the Skeleton Spearmen, just trying to get as much distance between that nice middle pocket here. So here, someone was asking about what the pocket is. The pocket is this space here. So, as you're asking, the pocket is, you can see where the Skeleton Archers here, and you see this nice big protection of the Skeleton Spears all around, which is forming this protection pocket. They have to get through the spears to get into the pocket and onto the range. It's not very easily able to look after itself. There is no pocket here from the Wood Elves, as they're going to be having their forces that are quite mobile. All the squishy units and the units you are going to get your value, such as the Glade Riders, they're very good at looking after themselves. They have that poison, their 94 speed. As long as you micro them effectively, they're going to be very good. As you see, the Spellweaver High, it's just going to be casting. This is some very good micro here from Void. Some exceptional work here. Just going back and forward here, baiting out all those missiles, getting some good fire here, slowing down the Heckle Horseman, maneuvering around his force here. Just really, really, really good stuff. This is very hard and top quality level play to go up against. And if you guys didn't see, if you do drop into my Discord, you can actually see some of the percentages. But in the top quartile there, so the top 64 players, 59% win rate here for the Wood Elves, making them the highest out of all 3 tiers. So some fantastic stuff from them, and all good Wood Elf players such as Void Lols. It's very dangerous to play against. Oh, I did not see this. How dare I not see the Lost Silver Knights? Probably my favourite cavalry in the game. These guys are absolutely exceptional. I love them so much. But here in the back we do have some of the Heckle Horsemen fighting up against the Glade Riders with spears. They'll absolutely dumpster these guys in combat, no problem. But the problem is you're also going to have the Spellweaver High with the nice missiles coming in from behind, and obviously the Forest Dragon. He needs to keep moving here. Doesn't want any of those breath attacks there on top of his horsemen. His horsemen are very key here. So we are going to have the Leechy Priest moving forward. If he gets a nice net here, maybe on the Lord, or maybe you can net here up against the Glade Riders, maybe start taking some of those out as well. But we need to get that Spirit Leech here on top of the Lost Silver Knights. It's an absolute must. So I think we did have a target here onto Ark in the Black. Are we about to see some arrows at Kurnos? Doesn't look like we are, but we are going to see some kiting in the front line. If I am the TK player, I want to be shifting over in this direction, forcing the engagement on this left-hand side, and forcing that front line to come round to me. So you can see wavering here a bit with the Heckle Horseman. Going to be struggling just a little bit. So we are going to get some volleys in, doing some good damage value here. Oh, the Waystalker doesn't have much speed. You might be able to catch the Waystalker and take him out. Take out their foot heroes here could be quite nice. If you want to take out the foot heroes and force that melee engagement, looks like they are going to be rotating around to the left-hand side. This is exceptional work here from Void. This is not easily done. Not easily done. So we do have Skeleton Spearmen, they do have that very nice Silver Shield. Looks like they do have a negative there to their army, but they're still going to do relatively well, and they'll absolutely soak up ammunition. The only issue comes here from Void's armies. When he does run out of ammunition, what are you going to do? What is the next thing going forward? It's going to have to be some of that cycle charging, and you can see he's keeping his camp very nice and alive here. It's going to be a little bit of a... oh, look at this, coming in. Very good stuff. Oh, very good work there up against Ark and the Black. Very good stuff. Now, can we get it for the second Waystalker here? He can't really stop. Now, he needs to be engaging here. You can't run and shoot as far as I'm aware, but he does need to be engaging. Where is he engaging? Magic going down. Okay, he's shooting now. I'll let that one off, but next one I'll have to send a message. Uncomfortable against DE than I am with headspace. Alright, so the Waystalker here. So Arkan, yeah, no healing for him, but as soon as we get up to, we have got the first healing cap, but we'll get some regeneration here as it goes on. And you can see Waystalker is coming down out of ammunition. We are down to about 20% here for some, and even less for others. So yeah, balance of power will be putting here into the Wood Elf favour, but not for too long. Give it time. Give it time. Still lots of ammunition here for these Skeleton Horse chariots. And as you can see here, the Glade Riders only have 15 armor. These guys are extreme glass cannon. If they are caught, it could be very interesting. Ice Power, what would you like in the DLC? In the Dark Elf DLC? Right, so going here, oh, it looks like they have managed to catch up against the Waystalker. Can they remove him from the battlefield? Looks like this unit here is just going to be pushing around. What you could do is have a nice pincer move and get that nice bowl there, and maybe try and see if you can surround them. Still lots of ammunition here for the Hagbane tips. Soul Quench going to be going down on top of Ark and the Black. They need to deal with the Spellweaver. Even if you overcast a couple of Spirit Leeches to deal with her, yeah, it might be worth it. Good damage there up against the Waystalker. He only has that 40 armor, no shield there to protect him, and he is running away. It looks like the Waystalker here has been caught. He does have some good melee stats, 55 melee attack for sure, absolutely no joke. Spirit Legion will be going down up against the Waystalker if you are able to push him off here in this area of the map with that nice fear as well, with the -8 leadership. I don't think he has immune to psychology. No, that would be kind of broken. But he is able to get in here, and he is going to be reducing his leadership. That breath attack is going to come down. The Liber Mortis not going to help up against that magical breath attack there, but still loads of damage there. But the Liber Mortis really going to help with that leadership and prevent them from getting that physical resistance from the Waystalker. If you are able to push on the Waystalker, it's very close to the white line here, so some really good work there. Platypus is really bringing his A game here today. Although you have to be careful with the Silver Knight. I like how careful he is, because you do need to remove Ark and the Black before you are safe. You have to remove Ark and the Black. So we are going to have a summon of Skeleton Warriors. They are going to be on top of the Waystalker. We need to get the Leech Priest over here. Get the Leech Priest over, and we need him to start dealing with the Lost Silver Knights. Now, I think the Lost Silver Knights can get a little bit more aggressive here. I don't mind them here going up against the Skeleton Spearmen. No magic damage here for the entirety of this force. Not even from the archers, I don't think. No. So, only got to be worried about Ark and Black. Leechy Priest only has... oh, he doesn't even have nets. I don't think he has anything. No, he doesn't have anything. A little bit laggy here. Yeah, I would agree with that too. I actually don't think Dark Elves need a DLC. I think, for example, Beastmen, Norska, maybe even Vampire Counts, who are a little bit low. They only have 4 Legendary Lords. You know, they could do with a bit of some love. So it looks like Platypus did drop from the lobby. Not too sure what happened there. We might have to review that. Ah, thank you, Happy Puppy, for confirming that. How you doing, Happy Puppy? Nice to see you back. Did you have a good evening with your friends? Hey, Happy Try. Behave, Ice Power. Just because you've been bullied about your Dark Elves, don't you start picking on Happy Puppy now. Just because Dark Elves are OP. Right, let me just check here what happened. Oh, looks like his internet cut out. So yeah, it looks like Platypus did drop out there. That's a bit of a shame. Yep, we don't need to worry about that. Okie dokie, let's hop in with you guys. Having a lovely evening. Good, that's what I like to hear, Puppy. I'm glad to hear you having a good evening. Just checking in from my phone. Still with them. Oh, cool. Say hello to everybody for me. And I hope you guys are having a great time. Just giving their faction ability a bit of a... Yeah, she just messaged me saying her internet dropped, so it's no problem. She'll come back on in a moment, and we'll get her back involved. Oh, I love it, Caradoc. I love it. Like 25% lifesteal would be epic on prowess. How would you feel, Ice Power, if Dark Elves just got a 5% increase to their health pool in general? Would that solve the Dark Elves for you? Would that make you a happy man? I mean, of course, it would make Dark Elves even more OP than they already currently are, but would that make you a happy man? Would that solve all the Dark Elves problems? Or do you still need, like, healing? Do you still need, like, a life mage? What do you need? What do you need? You tell me, bro. Mr. RTK Felix? I think the real change we need to see is cold-blooded healing again. No, nobody wants to see that, Ducky. Nobody wants to see cold-blooded doing that healing again. The dinos are... I think you'd be surprised what 5% can do, Caradoc. I think 5% is actually a little bit generous. 5% can do quite a bit. Especially on certain units. Well, we're just going to do the same army replay here. A little bit of an unfortunate thing as Platypus here. Unfortunately, she dropped from the internet, so it's no problem. 10%, 10 to 15% seems good. Okay. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I think it would. I think if you want to, 5% would help, of course. I'm not sure if it goes far enough, in my opinion. Yeah, I think you want to have enough where it doesn't like make them too OP, but you also want enough where it gives them, you know, a bit more of an edge to be competitive. Because I wouldn't say they're, like, hilariously uncompetitive, but I'd say, like, you know, that could be quite nice. Yeah, how much are Dread Knights again? Dread Knights are 1.5k value, right? I believe. But I think Elite Cav in general just suffers if it doesn't have, like, mass charge. I think somewhere between the 5% and 10% range of HP increase could be quite nice. I think that'd be quite nice. 1,300 and dreads. Okay. If 10% HP didn't do too much on them... maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Maybe it's about 1,500 for the ROR. I've seen the ROI used a bit. It's a difficult one. Good luck, have fun, both of you. Alright, so we know the armies that we're coming with, but just in case anybody did miss out here, we do have 3 units of skeleton archers here in the back. We also have 8 units of... Oh, does we have some tomb guard? So, did we see 2? Yeah, we did see 2 guard before. I do apologise. So we have some skeleton spears, and I think it was 3 units of tomb guard. I think it was, yeah, 3 units of tomb guard and 5 units of spears. We then also have Ark in the Black, the Lychee Priest of the Nekahara. He actually has no spells. I was expecting a net from the Lychee Priest of Light, but it's just like it's just like going to be Nekahara Lychee Priest. So he is going to have the Canopy, which gives him the plus 66% magic resistance in a 40-meter radius, as well as an increase there to Winds of Magic, and Incantation of Protection for that nice 44% resistance. So you can pop that there. You can also pop Liber Mortis, which is a really nice spell, giving that 44%, giving them 88% physical resistance plus that 8 leadership. Could be exceptionally good. Spirit Leech, of course, Staff of Nagash, and the Two Blade of Arkan. We do have the unit of Skeleton Archer Chariots, and lots of Nehekar Horsemen. I think there was at least 5 units of Nehekar Horsemen, and oh yeah, looks like the double chariot, of course. And against here, we do have 3 Hagbane Tips, and I think it's 3 Glade Riders with Spears. Soul Quench going straight down the pocket. Can he juke? Oh, he misses anyway. Good stuff. So it looks like he has missed. So the High Spell Weaver here. She has a few spells. She has Soul Quench, Apotheosis, and Ancient Protection for that 10% physical resistance. So here it comes down to the Waystalker. There's a little bit RNG here. As you can see, some good damage value. This is an interesting thing. I didn't like what Void just did, and we will drop into that there. And as you can see, using both the arrows... Oh no, looks like he has used them separately. Okay, that's a little bit better. I thought he used them together. This is why you don't use double arrows of Kurnos together, because if one hits, it can knock the character back. You need to let him get back up and then use the second one so you can get that damage value. But obviously you want to use them as quickly as possible as they are on a timer. There's nice spears in the front line. Looks like they're going to just try and push out against the Hagbane Tips. All they need to do is just score up against these guys. If you do have the Hagbane Tips, some very good micro of the ammunition from Void. He is really holding onto that ammunition and causing these guys to fire in the right moments, not shooting up against the cheap, cheerful chaff. So the Skeleton Spearmen in the front, they're just going to be pushing out against the Waystalker. They only have so far to go. The Lost Silver Knights in the back, they don't need to hide anymore. But you do need to take care of Arkan. Arkan is the only counter here to the Lost Silver Knights. They are going to be pushing forward. The dragon is going to be just behind the trees. Another Waystalker has been caught. I don't know if this is a misplay from Void. Void might have made a mistake. I know it's a little bit later there for him, but it looks like it could be a mistake here. We do have some Glade Riders and Spears. They can come in for that nice charge and allow the Waystalker to get away. But some poison coming in here up against these Skeleton Archers. Not doing too much damage value. 80 armor for these guys. Don't know how much armor piercing. I think it's is it 8 per model? Armor piercing here is... Oh, not as much as I thought. 4 per model. Okay. I thought it was a little bit higher. But in the sky, we have the Spellweaver just getting shots here by the chariots. We need to protect Arkan. So Arkan's down to half health already. Shafrazim, who will be in the final this Friday. So all of you guys that don't know about the final, do check out Battlemania here in the final. You can find all the details in my Discord. But he will be moving forward. He is at about 55% health. Getting, a nice hit there from the Waystalker. So it looks like here we are going to have Incantation of Protection go down. Oh, yeah, some good stuff there, which will be from, of course, this beautiful little thing here, which is the Arrows of Kurnos. So those who don't know about the Arrows of Kurnos, very good at sniping out against artillery pieces. But as a 600 range, lots of armor-piercing damage, and it pretty much has its own arc of fire and also aim. So pretty much just click on whatever you want to destroy, and pretty much it will destroy it. Cold One's rampage into halberdiers. As you can see here in the pocket, we are going to have the Waystalker fighting up against the Skeleton Spearman. We do need to try and see if we can get some space for him so he can keep firing, but he's going to fire whilst moving. How much speed? He does have 42 speed up against the 28 here from the spears. We need to be helping out the Nekal Horsemen here. They don't really want to be fighting up against the Glade Riders. They do need to do some good work here up against the Hagbane Tips. So where are my Hagbane Tips? The Hagbane Tips in the back. So they're just going to have to try and protect the archers here. Another Soul Quench in the pocket. does squarely hit him in the face, but that magic resistance going down, some very good stuff there. Pretty much going to negate the damage coming in from Soul Quench. That is going to allow for less apotheosis to come through, so any misplay here from the Lost Silver Knights. This is where the Lost Silver Knights need to get involved. These guys, of course, are going to have that match 75% resistance there to physical. So meaning they can just keep engaging here, keep the cycle charging, keep that value coming through, just don't let them get trapped. That's all that matters here. As the Colonel's coming into the pocket, I don't think he's going to be staying in the trees. I don't mind that at all, just making sure that he's not going to take too much damage value. Bill over high is going to be doing her damnedest best, but if we can get an overcasted Spirit Leech here on top of the Silver Knights, could be some very good work there. Maybe force the Apotheosis rather than the Soul Quench onto Ark in the Black. Bit of a risk though, bit of a risk. Looks like we are going to the Waystalkers shooting up against the Skeleton Archers. If you do take out models, which one has gone down, we might get the heal of the model here though. We are going to be getting the first realm come through. We do have 3 realms of course, giving a 112 per time. Going up to maximum 336, and then of course we can have that to realm of the Soldier Shopti. Get the Nasty Shopti summon in there and can really do some good damage up against that Eternal Guard. So we do have some arrows shooting into the Glaive Rider Spears though. Doesn't look like Void's too worried, but I really like these purple capes. I really like the designs. Very good stuff. Something that's done really well in this game is actually the High Elves. Although they're not particularly great in multiplayer scene, they could be better for sure. Oh, another Soul Quench. Good damage up against Arkan. Good damage. But I really like their designs. Each different caster having a very different design. Green for the life, of course. High being very good and in its blue. They look absolutely fantastic. Over here on the left, let's have a little look here. So it looks like we are going to be having the Lost Silver Knights alongside the Glaive Rider Spears. They will be fighting here up against the Chariots as well as the Nekahara Horsemen. They have taken some damage, and of course they will. They only have 75% physical resistance, so they will still take damage over time. They do have a 38 melee defense and that massive 52 melee attack. They have some very nice armor piercing, but looks like the Tomb Guard are going to come through. Tomb Guard don't have magic damage, but what they really needed is the ROR Tomb Guard. They do have magic damage. They would have been exceptional here at dealing with the Lost Silver Knights. Spellwind behind, just getting involved, getting her hands nice and dirty. She will be up to 19 kills for herself, and Lost Silver Knights only up to 1 kill. No, beg pardon, they're at 77 kills. That does seem a bit strange to me. Looks like the Skeleton Archers here are going to be running out of leadership. Not too sure why they're running out of leadership. Maybe just getting shot here from the Glade Riders and the Hagbane Tips. Ooh. Bit of a problem here for these nice little purple Eternal Guard. They are going to be smashing straight up against the Skeleton Archers. That is a big problem here. Don't want to be losing them there if you are Miss Platypus. Shooting in the back, these Skeleton Archers are going to do some good work though up against these Hagbane Tips. Some very good stuff there. I actually didn't see Arkan dying. Where did Arkan die? No, Arkan, I missed you. I'm sorry. I let you down. Was that a Soul Quench that finished him off? I didn't actually see. He was very close. He was here, wasn't he? Well, looks like we have the Leechy Priest. He will be taking the mantle of Arkan the Black. But Balance of Power is going to be pushing into the Wood Elf favour. Yeah. I don't think there's much you can do anymore. You are going to have to use up to summon, probably get that in as quickly as possible, I think. You got a sniper. Oh, you got sniped by the Waystalker. Okay, fair enough. There's a lot going on here, to be fair. You have all sorts of Skeleton Archers and stuff going on. Not too much here going on the front line. Just going to have spears on spears. You're going to have these bony boys coming up against these woody elves. Armor piercing not going to do too well here. Just some bonus versus large, bonus versus large. Not too much going on. Just the 40 armor up against the 10 here for the skeletons. There are some arrows though shooting here into the Glade Riders. They get some definitely good damage value. These guys only have 15 armor, so some good stuff here from the Skeleton Archers. They have lots of ammunition to give. They might even break the Riders here. That'd be some good stuff. It all comes down to, can they shut down the spell with a high? We do have the Ushopti summon in the back. Move back your Skeleton Archers, move back the Spears, and let these Ushopti go to work. Absolutely decimating these Purple Devils. Carving straight through their corpses. Some good work there from these boys. I really love their weapons actually. I didn't know they were like double-sided. Oh no, they're not double-sided, they're just double weapons. Oh, they put them together sometimes, that's pretty cool. Okay, so just like the Hekar Horsemen are going to be going down. The Waystalker is in the pocket, going to be coming straight into the Skeleton Archers. Just shutting them down and stopping them from shooting. They are going to be shooting here up against the Glade Riders' Hagbane Tips. Apologies there. So the Forest Dragon in the back. Going to be helping up against the Lost Silver Knights. They're just clearing up chaff at this point. Leech Priest doesn't have too much to give. He does have Liber Mortis. Not Liber Mortis, sorry. He has his Incantation of Protection just to help out. But it looks like it is going to be a pull from... it's going to be a pull here from Platypus. So some good stuff there. This is a tough matchup, I think. This is a tough matchup. And apologies, I've actually been up super long. I apologise. I'm really sorry. 992 damage value for the Spellweaver High. I think I've been up since 5:30 this morning, so I'm struggling now. It's 10 o'clock at night. 1000 damage value for the Spellweaver High, 800 damage value, and 1260 damage value for the Waste Stalkers. Waste Stalkers very good here. I like the fact that it's purple here in the front. 116, 250, 250, 220, and 375 for the Eternal Guard. 300 and 120 for the Glade Riders. Stop. 1,355 damage value here for the Lost Silver Knights. Some of my favourite cav in the game. These guys are so cool. I almost bring them every time just because I love them. I think they're brilliant. Absolutely no problem, Amaldo. I really hope you enjoyed the stream, guys. I really hope you did. But Hagbane Tips here, 630, 770, 620, and 950 for the Forest Dragon. Not too much here, but well played to Platypus. She did come through and absolutely destroy me. Great event, but... No, of course, and I think with any event, you always have room to improve. Always have room to improve. And that's what we're all about here. We're all about getting better with all sorts of content. Guys, also, if you had any cool matches from today, please send them through on the replays for casting. And of course, I will be casting them as soon as I can. Well played here. Two guy getting 560 damage value, 200 here for the other units, 250, 300, 300. The Hegel Horseman got 300, 100, 130, 190, 1,100 for the Skeleton Archer Chariots, and 850. Good stuff from them. Very good work. Very good work. I've never really used them too much before. I'm not really a big Tomb Kings player. Ducky's really pulled me into playing it a little bit, and I actually think they're a really nice faction to play. Probably my favourite undead faction. But yeah, they're pretty cool. Yeah, so some good stuff here from her. And well played to Void being today's winner. Thank you for the tournament and the stream. No, of course, Void. Alright, so also hope you are streaming this again soon, Ice Power. Yes! For those that don't know, Ice Power does some content as well, so go check him out. He's a really, really awesome dude. Unfortunately, he plays a little bit too many of those Dark Elves, but listen, he's a nice guy nonetheless, so go check him out. He does all his good stuff, so make sure you go put some love there over on his chat. And of course, Big Rubber Duck of War, all of you guys know him, but if you don't, go check him out. As well as Happy Puppy, she does some good stuff there on Twitch, so check them all out. Check them all out. Get involved, get to know everybody, and let's have some good fun, guys. I hope you enjoyed today. To be honest, I was thinking of Anne tonight, but my piano lesson got me down. Ah, don't worry about it, Alice. Don't worry about it. There's always tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. Yeah, congratulations to Void. He played very well today, and yeah, he played very, very well. And unfortunately here for the VC game, one stream equals content creator. What's the plan for Friday? Yeah, so going on for Friday, guys, we have obviously all the guys going forward. We will be kicking off somewhere between 5 and 6 BST. It will be the top 8 players from Battle Mania coming through for Season 2. They will all be playing for the prize, which is Total War Warhammer 3 for the winner. They will be getting it gifted there from me. So we'll be kicking off there, where I will be picking whoever came first in the tournament, which will be Void Lols. We'll start off with his game, his best of 3 up against 8th place, which I think is Mixer. So we'll be playing off with those two, and then we'll be going straight through to the semi-finals, where we'll be having both semi-finals and the finals. So the semi-finals will be best of 5, and the finals will be best of 7. I get you, Ice Power Dude. I'm tired as well, man. But I thoroughly enjoyed this stream. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been an absolute blast. I've really enjoyed it with you guys. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, guys, hopefully I'm going to do this again next week. Please join the Discord if you'd like to have some good chats about all of the good stuff going forward here on the channel and all the stuff you can get involved in. Drop all of your videos, get involved, talk about matchup discussions, drop all of the media pictures and stuff. And guys, oh, by the way, I'm also looking for a nice screen picture so I can block the units here. So if any of you guys have any cool designs or any paintings like you might do like what Jay Phoenix does, maybe do some paintings or any cool pictures you like, please send them into media so that I can check those all out, because obviously I'm going to have some good stuff going forward. Absolutely no problem there, Complex. I hope you enjoyed yourself, guys. Please take care of yourself during these times. Please look after yourselves, and hopefully I'll see you all during the next video or live stream. Thank you very much for today. I really enjoyed it, and I'll be seeing you all on Friday. Take care. Love you too, Caradog. Love you too.